It's time for breaking bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's also a show. Hey.
But I will say it is sometimes hard to watch our comedy gurus. You know, walk a little slower.
Yeah.
Take a little time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I remember certain people with just they were younger, so they had a little spring in their step.
Yeah. We're going through a thing now where in comedy there are more comedians aging and still doing it, and they're still relevant than ever before.
Because they would be considered like the baby boomers of comedy.
Yeah.
Because the 80s was the boom.
It was a boom.
Where you had so many.
But there wasn't the business to sustain. It's different now. Like you could have people have audiences, like all the people that were older than me that are going out and selling and doing all these shows. That structure didn't exist before. It was just comedy clubs. And then you would kind of age out of it, and then it would stop, or you'd go onto film and go into television.
Yeah.
But the pure stand-ups, there's not a lot of people. Like if you look at like Leno and Jerry, there's not a lot of their peers out there doing it.
No.
Right?
Right.
That's going to change when we're all their age.
I see what you're saying.
Right? There's going to be a whole bunch of them still doing it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And it's a cool thing because there's a perspective that you get when you get older that is funny, that really hasn't had a voice. In a large way.
What's it going to be like? Is Chappelle going to, in his 60s and 70s, still be doing the Hollywood Bowl?
Right, yeah.
Right? Because are his fans going to be in their 60s and 70s? Or that's always what's interesting to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because
Chappelle's different in a way. Like he always attracts young people because he's always rebelling against stuff, and
that's right.
It's not like other comics who have their audience and they just go with them.
Matt Rife is back on the road, touring. He's sold out basically every weekend until, I don't know, May. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's...
Well, he was doing that before, right?
Right, but I'm saying he did that special. I'm sure it has to be all new jokes, right? I mean, don't you think?
Yeah, there was the big debate whether that special was going to help or hurt him.
I don't know. I don't know what help or hurt means nowadays. I feel like everyone's like, there's a special and it's amazing and here it is and it's in the round or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like all the chairs that people sat on were Jell-O or something that's weird. And then I feel like there's so much in the world now. You don't really hear anything about it anymore.
Yeah. I did this. It's a very fragmented. It's crazy that I did this. I hosted the Polestar Awards last night.
That's right.
It was this live. Polestar is an organization of all like live touring industry. Like everybody from agents and managers and people who do tours for music and comedy and the people that run the arenas and the theaters and the clubs, and it's all under the same umbrella of live entertainment. And they have an award show that they do every year, and they hand out for the best tour and the best comedy tour and the best lighting company, and it's kind of an industry thing, but it's show busy at the same time. And doing the gig, it was just one of those things which is just on everyone's mind in that business. It's so crazy to me that you could have these acts that are selling arenas to those fans of that genre, country music, pop, DJs. And my agent was saying he went to SoFi with his son to see Millennium. Does anyone here know Millennium?
No, I do not.
Yeah, it's like an EDM group.
Oh.
Joey does. He's a DJ, and he sold out 2 shows at SoFi. 60,000 people a pop. And just from this little sample, this is the way the world is now. someone can be so big that they can play 60,000 seat arenas and the rest of the culture has no idea who they are.
No, I thought it was a sublingual medication.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Have you taken a Lenium today? You know, if it's good for your bowels.
Matt Rife has his audience,
Yeah.
and he's kicking ass, and
Yeah.
he has his thing, and all these other people within comedy have never seen Matt Rife before.
No.
It's so vast. It's so gigantic.
It's wild.
It's wild.